What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy S.O.G. Before we start this video, go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button, and at the end drop a comment with your thoughts and opinions on the video. What's going on, y'all? Appreciate you guys checking in again. Here is another video of the Canik Mc9. I'm not going to do an unboxing, but as you can see, obviously Canik gives you nothing but the good stuff. A ton of stuff for your money. And if you've been following the channel, man, you know I've had nothing but issues with these. This is my third one that Canik has sent me, or Century Arms has sent me. I've had failure to feed issues. I've had magazine getting stuck in the frame issues. Just, man, issue after issue. They sent me an additional recoil spring to fix the first one. That seemed to, I guess, fix the failure to feed issues, but the magazine was still getting caught up, and that to me was a liability. Sent it back in and was not too happy, but I sent it back in. They sent me another one, same issues again. The first one I purchased was a pre-sale version. The second one was a post-sale, so after it actually launched and officially was up for sale in stores, and it still had issues. This is the third one that I'm going through, and I'm not liking that I had to go through three of them. Now, I did email Century Arms frustrated, and I'm not throwing no shade at Century Arms. That's not what I do on this channel, but you know, obviously I expressed my frustrations, and I was like, yo, this is the third one I'm going through. I think at this point I just want a refund. Their refund process was ridiculous, man, and I'm not gonna say that their customer service was bad, because they have been very attentive, so I do appreciate that. They've been communicative as far as emails goes, and even phone calls when I've called them. I know some people don't have the best of luck with their customer service. I didn't really have an issue, but my issue is just with the firearm itself. So I asked them for a refund. They said we could do a refund or exchange the gun for something different. They said you can either get a different model around the same price, or if you find something more expensive, you pay the difference, we'll send you that out. I have a few Caniks already, so I didn't want another model because I have the ones that I got the ones that I want. So this is the one I wanted, especially being the newest launch, newest one that they came out with. I really wanted the MC9, and I said, you know what, just give me the refund. So they told me that the refund process, if anybody out there is looking at doing the same thing, the refund process, basically they said, would be takes about 2 weeks after they receive the gun. And they said that once they get the gun, what they do is they refund the distributor.
Not the way, it's the redistribution.
Refunds the dealer, and the dealer refunds me. They did say to contact the dealer that I purchased this from to find out if they would even give me the refund. So I contacted the dealership that I bought it from, Southwest Arms in Savage, Minnesota. I contacted those guys. Again, great customer service from those guys, great people. Unfortunately, they said they could not give me a refund on it, so I was stuck. They said if they do, it would be a store credit type of thing, and it would be as if I traded it in, so they'd give me half of what I bought this for, if I'm lucky, is what I was told. So unfortunately, that didn't work out. So I said, you know what? Send me a brand new one. And as soon as I get it, I'm going to go ahead and sell it and get more money than just half of what I bought it for. So this is a new one I just got in the mail. It took them probably about 3 weeks or so to get this back to me. In the email, I talked to them and I told them, I said, hey, you know what? I'll take the new one, but please just inspect the gun and make sure that it feeds well and that the magazines drop freely. Otherwise, don't even send it to me. So the customer service said, the rep said, yeah, I'll see what I can do. What do you mean you'll see what you could do? I mean, you should already be inspecting them. You should already be making sure that they're good to the people who buy them. So that kind of threw me off a little bit. And then I also requested, I said, you know what, I'm not liking any of the model on your website. Send me another MC9, but I'd like the two-tone, please. He said, I'll see what I can do on that too. I didn't get a two-tone, so that's another bummer. Like, man, this is my third one I'm getting from you guys, and I can't even get the favor to get the two-tone. But whatever, right? It's a new gun. This, man, they must have inspected it, because the previous ones I had did not shoot the magazine out like this, and that this thing, even sideways, I mean, is just flopping them out. I'll put a comparison video on the last ones that I had, and out this one, I mean, you see what I'm saying? I'll go at a little bit more of an angle. They did not do that. I mean, they would get stuck no matter which way I sent it down. They would get stuck. But this is really nice. I mean, it's coming freely, and now that I have it and it's working, now I don't know if I want to sell it, because to be honest with you guys, this is my favorite micro gun that I have had. I love this gun. Everything is perfect on it other than the reliability, and unfortunately that's the most important thing for me. To be able to carry this, to be able to have that confidence in it and not have in the back of my mind that doubt that, man, is it going to work when I need it, is huge, and that is a deal breaker for me. I would recommend the gun because it's a great practice gun. It feels good in hand. It has decent sight, great sights. I won't even say decent. It has great sights for me. They're just not night sights, but doesn't mean they're not good because they're not night sights. It has good sights, good ergonomics, the best trigger, I think, out of any micro out there. You got the flat fitting base plate, you got the pinky extension they give you, and then you got a 15 round magazine that also comes with this thing. So I mean, and all of this for about $400 is what they're selling for. That's an amazing deal, and it comes with a holster that you can flip from inside the waistband to outside the waistband. You can't really beat that. The holster is not great, but at least they give you something to start off with, you know what I'm saying? So no other company that I know of does that. They also give you a bunch of tools and stuff here. They give you back straps. Your tools come inside of here. I mean, they load you up with stuff. They get a lot of hate because they're inexpensive. So the moment there's issues or people find something they don't really like about them, they're quick to get trashed. But in my opinion, this is the only model that I have had issues with. Everything else I've had from Canik has been amazing, outstanding. They're a great company. They have great guns. They really think about their guns and their features before they put them out, I think. Best trigger out of the box for me and for a ton of other people out there that can vouch for Canik. Their ergonomics are great, man. Everything about it is just on point. It's just the reliability of it. And because even if this one in specific is perfect and is just not flawed in any way, it's hard for me to trust it because I've had bad experiences with the first two models. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this, if I'm going to sell it or shoot it or just keep it for the range just to kind of practice with. I'm not sure yet, to be honest with you guys. But, you know, in terms of the review for this is one of them things where I wish I could love it. I wish I could carry it. I wish I could like it. But like I said, I just had, you know, bad experiences with the previous two that I can't put it in my EDC rotation. I just can't. Even though they fixed it, you know, I don't know if 500 rounds down the line, it's going to betray me and jam up or whatever the case is. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I mean, we're going to see. We're going to find out, I guess. I don't know. I might hang on to it. But we'll see. I just wanted to share with you guys the whole story, and just this final review on the gun is there's not much I can say other than I love it, everything about it, other than the reliability. And that for me is just a deal breaker, unfortunately. I want to love it, but it's hard to when it's not reliable. So there you have it, folks. I hope you guys have had luck with your MC9s. I hope you guys don't run into any issues down the line. I hope that this video doesn't even kind of scare you from buying one or from keeping yours in your rotation. I don't want to say, you know, nobody better carry the MC9. No, that's not what I'm here for. If yours is working, you trust it, and you are shooting good with it, keep it, because it's a great firearm. But just unfortunately for me, I just can't have it in my ADC because of my previous bad experiences. So that's my 2 cents on this. I wish I loved it. You know, I wish I could carry it, I should say, because I do love it. But yeah, man, I mean, the Canik MC9, I feel like they nailed it with everything they put in it, but they failed with the reliability part of it. Luckily, it's not a huge reliability in terms of, like, let's say, for example, failure to feed and the magazine getting stuck are the two biggest issues that they've had, but it's not as bad as the P320s that go off on their own, or even the 365s that had those, you know, where the trigger would get stuck, and then you'd have to kind of shake it for it to shoot. I mean, those to me are worse. Those are more dangerous things that happen to them guns. But look how much they're selling. Look how much hype they got behind them, you know. And I hope that in the future that Canik fixes everything, and I think personally it blows everything else out of the water. Stay tuned, you guys. I want to make sure that I drop more videos for y'all. Like I said, I got a lot more content coming soon. I appreciate you guys rocking with me. Like I said in the beginning, hit that like button, subscribe, drop a comment. Let me know what your thoughts are on the MC9. If you don't have one, are you planning on getting one? Are you waiting, you know, for more reviews to come out? If you do have one, have you had issues? How are you liking it? Let me know, y'all. Let me know in the comments. I'll see you guys on the next one.